What cutting-edge networking and connectivity solutions Belden India Private Limited showcasing at this Automation Expo 2024? And how do these solutions cater to the increasing demands of reliable and secure industrial communication when it comes to smart factories?
How we are presenting here is it's agnostic of a vertical. So it's not specific to just industrial automation if it comes to process or discrete, or let's say take an example of automotive manufacturing. What we're showing here is the connectivity from the OT level all the way to IT level, which a lot of people will talk about as OT-IT convergence.
Yeah.
Technologies are all the same across. It is how well the product and the solution that's built on those products is able to deliver for a customer's needs. So it all depends on the digital maturity that a customer has and what they are trying to achieve at their smart factory. Are you collecting data today? Is the data that you're collecting the correct data? The data that you're collecting, is it being able to be transferred? So how we are able to collect the data, which is data acquisition, we have products in that category. The next level is to take that data to over a secured network to a place where you can either integrate it or you can in a manner take it from different talking protocols to a single protocol which is going over the web, move it through your switches, take it to the cloud, have a firewall in between. All of these things will depend on what the customer wants to do. So the technology and the applications are all based on the user's requirement. Today there may be users in smart manufacturing who are still collecting information because they're legacy old companies on paper. It's not digitized. So the first step in being able to do it is to digitize your data and then see how to use it.
When it comes to digital transformation, what happens is there are steps and there are people who are like from the nascent stage to go towards the IoT path. It's very difficult. So do you have any specific partnership or something which will help the people who are going the digital transformation way?
Yeah, definitely. So we have what we call customer innovation centers. There are 5 of them globally. One of them, the last one which opened, is in Bangalore in India. Okay. And we have a team of experts that sits there. When a customer approaches us, like you said, for digital transformation, there are steps. The first step, like I mentioned before, is digitization.
Yeah.
So we do a network assessment for the customer to really understand what is the current situation at their plant. And the plant could be any plant, right? We do that network assessment, we work with them, then we give a recommendation. Our recommendation is not to overhaul, it all depends on the situation. It could be also how to still use their legacy equipment, but to add on things on top of it so that it can be digitized. So that step-by-step process is what we call consultative selling, which our CIC team works very closely with the end customer. Our sales is present. And then we work with the customer to understand what their pain points are, what really are they trying to address for the future, and then build a solution with them. If we don't have our own solution, where there may be parts which we don't have, then they can use any vendor. We can give them recommendations. We have some of our own ecosystem partners. We suggest solutions with them, or they can use any other vendor for certain products that we don't carry, like sensors. Belden doesn't do sensors. So if they need sensors, they can take it from any. The solution that we build, the network infrastructure that we build for them so that they can move towards digital transformation is the part that we help them build on.
So what are the trends or the industry needs that you are most focused on addressing right now?
So if you look at it, I think today a lot of people talk about how can they make their operational effectiveness better. In some terms, sometimes people call it efficiency. How can my factory be more efficient? What is there that I can do to make it better? So that's one trend. People are also talking in certain areas of time-sensitive networking. They're also talking about single-pair Ethernet. So Belden in its product portfolio has both TSN and SPE products which we integrate into the solutions. So it all, like I mentioned earlier, it depends on the needs of the user. So we don't want to be a seller of a product and a solution to a customer. We want to be their partner. We want to really work with them to understand what fits them best. As an example, a customer may be having downtime issues. It takes them 2 hours to find the problem. They don't know where the problem is, and that downtime, depending on what industry you're in, could cost you from 10,000 to a couple of crores. Now, if we are able to work with the customer, give them a solution which maybe costs them 50 lakhs, but they're able to take that 1 crore loss down to 50 lakhs. They've saved 50 lakhs. The investment they did, they fully recovered it. As the company continue to build on it, maybe that 50 lakhs will come down, maybe it'll become lesser, maybe something else will become better. Because of this, the efficiency will go up. So there are different things, and that's how we want to work with customers. Really find out how to work with them and address their problems. So the trend and all of these kind of build into it of what the pain point the customer is really having and how we can address that.
Okay. And what about the legacy systems?
So legacy systems is not a concern. All products that we have, they talk to legacy. So whether it's Profibus, Modbus, EtherCAT, now all these new ones, we still have the old products. It depends on how can we integrate it. Do you need some kind of a device in the middle, or can we talk to them directly? So some of our products do talk to them directly. Sometimes you will need an interface in the middle. So that's how it works.